need to apologize for that. I by trying to plug in the Atari 2600 Plus, it looks like I unplugged my machine, my computer. So I apologize. We'll just continue from here, from what we're doing. And I was testing the 7800 games now on this one. So I apologize for that. We'll just keep going. I gotta put a part 2 here or something. I put a part 2 name here. 2. Save. Alright, so hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. This is brand new to me. Anyway, let's give this a try. I've got a bunch of games here. Let's see here. I've got Donkey Kong Jr. I'm assuming that everyone can hear me now. Hope everyone can hear me. Let's go here. Give that a shot. See if that turns off and turn that back on. Let me get the controllers that came with the 7800. This should work. There we go. So no game detected. Alright, let's clean this guy off as well. Again, we're having problems with anything that has an exposed PCB. Oops. Anything that has an exposed PCB usually gives us problems. So, we'll give it a shot again. I wish I could test it on the 7800. Unfortunately, that's not giving me any video. Let's try this again. Off, turn that on. Alright. Again, welcome back. Whoever I kicked off before by mistake. So silly, I unplugged my computer trying to get this working. We'll see if this can start the game. It's trying to load something. It does work! Fantastic. I'm going to turn off the CRT in the background, because I'm not connected to their CRT. This is connected via HDMI directly. So I'm just going to aim down there so we know what we're looking at the moment. There we go. Don't mind the mess. Here we go. All right, let's give Donkey Kong Jr. a try. I don't know if you can hear what's happening in the game itself, because I'm just trying to quickly get this running again. I don't hear it, unfortunately, so hopefully you guys do. If not, it's not a big deal. The game at least works. 12800 game down. That's great. A 7800 game. Let's try Choplifter. This is another fun game I used to play on my Apple IIc a lot. Let's see what this looks like comparatively. That's the thing about using the 2600 Plus, is that it's a great system. I love that it plays original carts. But what it does, it doesn't play the carts directly. It dumps the ROM to memory, and then it uses an emulator. And I'd rather use real components. It's just a preference of mine. I'm not saying it's better or worse. It's just something I prefer to do. Choplifter, router button, nice. All right, first sortie. All right, works, flies up. I can shoot. I can turn sideways and bomb. Excellent. Nice. This looks like actually a really nice rendition. A lot better than the Apple IIc version. Oh, I gotta bomb that open. Oh, there they come. Gotta get that. Gotta get that before they kill me. Oh, you got me. Anyway, it's working. Okay, that's good to know. 2 down. 2 7800 games work. Okay, F-18 Hornet. Exposed PCB. Let's see how it goes. So far, the 7800 games seem okay. That didn't seem to sit right. Let's try that again. Let's try that. Turn that on. Wait for it to dump the ROM if it can read it. Loading it. See, you can see why I didn't want to use the real hardware on the 2600 to try this, because this would take a long time each time. Looks like it's working. Excellent. Starts up. Please select the mission. All right, United States. Ooh, it's like a flight simulator. That's really cool. Oh, there's a tank I just crashed into. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Mission rank, AWOL. Okay, well, the game seems to work. I gotta get better at it. I've never played it before. Anyway, works great. Let's try. Oh, this would be a good comparison. Xevious. I can compare this to the NES version because the 7800 and the NES were kind of competitors at the time. And this one doesn't have an open PCB, so I wonder why it makes that different. I guess it's a different company that makes it. There we go. Wait till it dumps to the ROM. Not to the RAM, excuse me. It's loading. There it goes. Intermediate level, that's fine. Let's see if I do both at the same time. That's Xevious. Again, I don't know if the sound is working. I don't have time to troubleshoot it at the moment, but I think you can hear me talking at least. That seems to be working just fine. Perfect. 2 more games to try. Let's give it a try with, yes, Pole Position 2. I have the original Pole Position on Atari as well. It'll be a nice comparison that we can do. Another console combat, so to speak. Let's give this one a try. When I get the 7800 working, I will definitely do that comparison. Hopefully I can have a decent RF signal coming out of it, or if I can do the AV mod for it. Excellent. Pole position works. Let's get this started. I don't know which is accelerate, which is what here. I'm on low, high. What am I doing here? Accelerating. High. There we go. Graphics look pretty good. I'd like to compare this to the NES at some point with some games. We'll take a look. Let's get more games for it, of course. Pole Position 2 works. Another Joust, but for the 7800. Let's see how this compares to the Joust on the 2600 that we just played. Let's let that load. So far, so good. Only the Donkey Kong Jr. needed a cleaning. Looks like it's working. It is working. That looks really nice. That does look like the arcade version of the screen. And that looks pretty good. It's a little floaty compared to the arcade, but much better rendition. Ooh, got me. Excellent. It works. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end that here, except I'm just going to announce one last thing. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. Just for the last little surprise. Again, I went to my family member. And he's like, let me make this a little bigger so you can see it a little bit bigger if I can do that now. All right. And he said, oh, before you go, do you have any interest in this video game system that I have? I bought it 30 years ago. Sorry, the dirty table. I bought it 30 years ago. It was in a box. It was used, but I